Hi, I'm Raj, and this is Not Another Samoosa Run by Nadia Kassim. Let's delve in. She almost jumped out of her skin when she turned her head and saw Adil standing there, hands on knees, bent forward trying to catch his breath, sweat lining his strong jawline. Why did you have to choose the furthest spot in this entire place to picnic? He complained. It's a scorcher. Tasneem was flustered. What was he doing here? Since returning home the previous evening, she hadn't been able to get him out of her mind. There had been something different about the time they'd spent together. Something almost magical. Her heart felt lighter than it had for years, and for a moment during their time on the ice, she'd begun to feel hopeful again about the future. She looked over at Liana, who had a mischievous grin on her face. Brat, Tasneem mouthed. Liana ignored her. At least I sent you a pin, Adil, she chirped. Come, sit with us, she gestured at the blanket. I'll get you something to drink. We've got lemonade, iced tea, bottled water. Her voice trailed off into the distance as Tasneem zoned out of the present moment. She spread herself on the blanket and stared up at the canopy of crooked branches above her. In between the flapping green leaves, rays of gentle sunlight filtered through, and where the light did not reach, patches of pale blue sky filled the gaps. She stretched out her palms and observed in a dreamlike state, her fingers glowing amber in front of her. You seem far away, Adil observed, joining her on the blanket and resting his bottled water between them. Smells like Calvin Klein, she thought. It's just so beautiful, she said. He followed her gaze to her fingertips and beyond. It is, yes. A gray go-away bird landed on the topmost branch of the tree and peeped down at them. You come here often? He asked. She shook her head. It's my first time, actually. Me too. It's funny how we can live for years in a city without experiencing its hidden gems. She rested her arms across her chest and turned her head to face him. He was staring at her intensely. In the light, his eyes looked a lighter shade of gray. She turned away, feeling uncomfortable with the sudden sensation in her stomach. Nadia Kassim has such phenomenal skill in setting a scene. I could almost picture myself being a part of that picnic, laying on a blanket and gazing up at the trees, hearing the soft conversation. Not Another Samoosa Run is so well written, and I would urge you to pick up a copy.